Most of the fruit you eat today didn't come from nature. It was engineered for shipping, size and sweetness, not nutrition or survival. But for thousands of years, humans thrived on wild fruits that grew without chemicals, without irrigation, and without human help. Some of them are still out there, quietly growing, ignored and forgotten. If we brought them back, our gardens would be stronger, our diets richer, and our food system far more resilient. If you care about growing food the way nature intended, subscribe to Nature's Blueprint now, because today we're reviving 10 wild fruits that should never have disappeared. Wild fruits weren't bred for supermarkets. They were selected by nature for toughness, mineral density, and the ability to survive drought, frost, pests, and poor soil. Medieval foragers, indigenous farmers, and early settlers depended on them during crop failures. Many of these fruits are perennial, disease-resistant, and far more nutrient-dense than modern varieties. They didn't need spraying, pruning, or perfect soil. They simply grew, year after year. Let's get straight into the fruits that once fed entire regions and could do so again. Serviceberry, also called Juneberry, was once a staple fruit across Europe and North America. It produces sweet, blueberry-like fruit on a hardy tree that tolerates cold, drought and poor soil. The berries are rich in antioxidants, iron and fibre. Serviceberry fruits reliably every year with almost no care, making it ideal for food forests and low-maintenance gardens. Medlar looks strange by modern standards, which is exactly why it disappeared. Medieval farmers prized it because it stored naturally through winter. The fruit is harvested hard, then left to soften slowly, becoming sweet and custard-like. Medlar trees thrive in tough conditions, resist disease, and produce food long after other fruits are gone. Hawthorn berries fed people through harsh winters and doubled as medicine. The fruit supports heart health and circulation, while the tree itself thrives in wind, cold, and poor soil. Hawthorn forms living fences, attracts pollinators, and produces reliably even in neglected landscapes. Before cultivated plums became fragile and disease-prone, wild plums fed entire communities. They grow where nothing else will, tolerate drought and frost, and produce intensely flavoured fruit high in minerals. Wild plums also serve as excellent rootstock for grafting modern varieties. Cornelian cherry fruits long before most trees even flower. Its bright red fruits are rich in vitamin C and iron, and were traditionally preserved or fermented. The tree is nearly indestructible, tolerating heat, cold, and poor soil with ease. Elderberry has fed and healed humans for thousands of years. The berries are packed with antioxidants and immune-supporting compounds. Elder bushes grow fast, tolerate wet soil, and thrive without fertilizer. Once planted, they produce massive harvests every year. Sea buckthorn berries contain more vitamin C than oranges and thrive in sandy, salty and degraded soils. This plant fixes nitrogen, improves soil health and produces fruit even in extreme climates. It was once essential in harsh northern regions where other fruits failed. Before apples were sweet and fragile, crab apples ruled. These trees are incredibly hardy, disease-resistant, and long-lived. The fruit is high in pectin and ideal for preserves. Crab apples support pollinators and thrive in climates where modern apples struggle. Rose hips were harvested as winter survival food when fresh fruit disappeared. They are one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C. Wild roses grow in poor soil, resist pests and provide food, medicine and habitat all at once. Wild mulberries, produce enormous amounts of fruit with zero maintenance. They grow fast, tolerate heat and drought, and feed both humans and wildlife. The fruit is rich in antioxidants and minerals, and, interestingly, the trees improve soil through deep rooting. These fruits didn't disappear because they failed. They disappeared because they weren't profitable to ship, store, or standardize. They bruised easily, ripened unevenly, or just didn't look perfect. Industrial agriculture replaced resilience with appearance, and, well, we lost some of the strongest food plants nature ever created. Wild fruits don't just feed people. They stabilize ecosystems, support pollinators, improve soil, and reduce dependence on chemicals. They turn gardens into self-sustaining systems rather than fragile production zones. In a changing climate, these plants aren't optional. They're honestly essential. If even one of these fruits surprised you, just imagine how much more forgotten wisdom is still out there. Subscribe to Nature's Blueprint, share this video with someone who loves gardening or food security, and help bring these wild fruits back where they belong. Nature already solved the problem. We just need to remember.